I'm a huge Doom fan. I mean, I love these games to death and would hail them as some of the best first-person shooters of all time. However, anytime you watch an adaptation of a beloved property, it's still important to go into it with an open mind and not let your personal connection to said property dictate your overall opinion of the adaptation. That said, it doesn't matter what mind you have while watching this, because it doesn't change the fact that this movie, at its core, is a piece of fucking shit. I mean, holy fuck, was it bad. Even after watching that awful trailer, it was so much worse than what I was expecting. This right here easily ranks up there with the top worst video game movies ever. Not necessarily because it's unfaithful, even though it is, but because on its own merit, it's just a terrible fucking movie. I mean, where do I even begin with this? Well, first of all, you know it's a bad sign when even the game developers say this right after the trailer drops. But that aside, reason number one this movie sucks, it is one of the most unoriginal films I've ever seen. This rips off and steals concepts and ideas from Aliens, Pandorum, Resident Evil, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Event Horizon, Dead Space, fucking Prometheus, and so much more. It doesn't do anything interesting or unique with this, it just rehashes them lazily and brings nothing new to the table. When it comes to the characters, the dialogue, the acting, it fails miserably and is cliche to the point of parody. We even have the old soldier who's on his last mission before retirement, and the veteran who has renounced killing. I mean, come on. Those are tropes at this point. Among the bad dialogue, there are some really bad references to the games, like this one guy says, "I'm the Ultra Nightmare." And for some reason, everyone pronounces the word Phobos weirdly, like they say Phobos. It was pissing me off after a while. The acting itself in this is awful. Just about everyone in this is cardboard. The only one who is trying is Dominic Mapham as Dr. Betruger, but even he comes off as cartoony. But by far the worst out of everyone is Amy Manson in the main lead. This woman cannot act to save her life, and this character she plays is named Joanne Dark. Do you guys get it? Joanne Dark, because it sounds like Joan of Arc because she's a strong female protagonist. How freaking clever! By the way, that's not me making a joke, that was literally the director's intention. But seriously though, this is one of the worst performances I think I've ever seen. She's so lifeless and dull, and in just about every scene she has this stupid blank expression. They do try to give her this backstory of a hero who fell from grace, but it's never developed or explored enough to be anything interesting. And to make things worse, this actress has the gall to post this kind of bullshit on Twitter. The effects and sets in this are a joke. The Phobos base and spaceship look like those waiting lines at Universal Studios. The guns look like Nerf guns that were spray painted black. And the demons were probably just guys wearing rubber suits that they stole from a dumpster outside of a Halloween store. I will admit the blood and gore effects are actually pretty good, but the action itself ranges from mediocre to stupid. A lot of it's just zombie runs at person, person shoots, zombie dies, cut, copy, paste. And it's all filmed so averagely. It's just shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot. How uninteresting. At the very least, the 2005 Doom movie had that first person scene. There are some weird hand-to-hand fight scenes with some zombies, and it's just ridiculous. Like, the zombies are doing parkour like ninjas, and what am I even watching at this point? When the demons do show up, they shoot these projectile fireballs that are so slow and easy to dodge, but people get hit by them anyway. Also, once again, they completely fuck up the BFG 9000 by turning it into a ray gun. This movie also tries to go for some horror and tension, like they have 90 minutes before the base runs out of power and they die. You think this would give the film a lot of urgency, but it doesn't because it's so flat and you don't care about any of the characters. Hell itself looks like a Disney Channel green screen. Also, there are a lot of really lame-ass jump scares. God, I miss the days when horror tried. Oh, and the nerve of this film to end on a cliffhanger and have some sequel bait is just insulting. I know there's going to be people that'll say, come on, it's a video game movie that's direct to video. What did you even expect? Look, you can be very creative with a low budget, and there's plenty of direct to video movies that are a lot of fun and very entertaining. However, those at least put in the effort and creativity, unlike this piece of shit right here. If there's anything good I can say about this movie is that it is paced well, and it's never really boring, I guess. But maybe that's just because I was so angry while watching this. Oh, and I guess this thing looks kind of cool, even though it dies like a bitch. If it isn't already apparent, don't watch this movie. Just go play the games instead. They're worth your time. This movie has no appeal. Doom fans will hate it, and fans of good movies will hate it because it sucks so hard. Fuck this movie. It can go to hell. The end.